Hi guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to show you how to cut and sew this beautiful kaftan bubu gown. So keep watching, and if you've not subscribed to my channel, please do well to subscribe, like, share and comment on my videos. Alright, let's get started. To start with, I had to cut the front and the back piece together. I have to place them together. They are 4 in number by the side, and at the front it is folded in 2, front and the back piece. So the first thing we're going to do now, remember I said the length of this gown is 58 inches, and I have already cut out the salvage end of the material. That's the shoulder point where I marked my shoulder point. I've already cut it out, so I'm going to place my tape there. So my shoulder circumference divided by 2, I have 7.5. Then the length of the sleeve is 13 inches. So I'm going to mark 13 inches. So I'm going to come down by 2 inches under the sleeve point. That's for the shoulder slope. And I'm going to mark my neck width. My neck width is 3 inches. I'm going to mark 3 inches, then connect it to the 2 inches for the shoulder slope. Don't mind the way I connected it. The depth of my back neckline is 1 inches. That's the depth. And for the front neckline, the depth of my front neckline is going to be 9.5. Or I'll make it 10, but I made it 9.5. After joining and everything, it will be at 10 inches. Then I'll connect it together. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to mark my sleeve opening. Placing my tape from the sleeve point, I am going to come down by 11 inches for now. Then I'm going to mark a straight line inside. I had to measure my sleeve length and my shoulder circumference divided by 2 together to be able to cover up the sleeve opening. Then I'm going to divide my customer's hip circumference divided by 4 plus 2 inches allowance. I'm going to use the hip circumference because the hip is the biggest part of my client's body. So I'm going to use it to make this gown. Then cutting out the pocket, I came down by 16 inches to 17. That's where my pocket is going to start from. Then it will stop at 7 inches. Then I'll curve it like this. Curve it, a pocket curve. That's what I'm making now, a pocket curve. I'm cutting both the pockets. The opening of the pocket is by 7 inches. So I'm going to continue with the hip circumference divided by 4 plus 2 inches. I'm going to mark it all the way to the full length of the gown. That's how to cut your straight bubu gown. So after that, the next thing I'm going to do is to start cutting out, because we are finished with the cutting, okay, with the drafting. Me for dear life, a terrible high. So guys, we are done with the cutting. We are going to separate the front from the back piece, and we are going to cut out the front design now. So I have 1 yard of velvet material which I'm going to use for the front. After folding the velvet material, I'm going to use the front piece to place it on top of the velvet like this. Then trace out the neckline. We didn't use an irresistible light. You said you in the air is all that I needed not to die. A terrible high. I don't know how this goes. So next I am going to go in by 5 inches from the neck width like this. I am going to then trace a V shape line. I'm going to mark a V shaped line like this, and I'm going to cut it out. Mind you, the length of the velvet is 21 inches, okay? So after cutting out and everything, I have 20 inches left. Is how it's going to look like, and I'm going to show you guys the mistake I made from the beginning. When I was cutting the neck depth for the front, I went in by ½ inch for the neck depth. I thought it was going to be a placket that is going to be there, but when I looked at the design of my client, I found out that it's going to be this design that is going to be at the front. So I'm going to cut a V shape, just the way we cut on the velvet. That's what we are going to cut there. So that small thing that is there, I'm going to cut it in a V shape. Turning the back of the material, I'm going to place the front of the velvet on top of the back of the material, and I'm going to pin it down, then sew on a V shape just the way it is on the neckline. Then I will fold it, I will turn it over to the front. So this is what is left out after cutting out the design for the front. I'm going to use it to add at the sleeve, so I'm trimming it. The wideness of this left out velvet is 2 inches. The length is 19 inches, so I'm going to use it to design the sleeve. So now we are done turning the neckline. This is the back and this is the front. This is how the front looks like. So next I am going to check the length. The length is now 10 inches. That's the depth of the neckline is 10 inches, but I want to make it 9.5 inches. Okay, it is 10 inches because we went in by extra half inch when we were cutting the V-neck shape. Okay, so we are going to remove 1 inch, making it 9 inches. So I'm going to place my back piece on the front piece, then we will now join the 2 shoulders together. So joining the 2 shoulders together, I'm going to come down by half inch from the front piece, then I'm going to pin it down. We are doing this thing because of the mistake we did from the cutting. Okay, so after that I'm going to join the 2 shoulders together, then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like after joining the 2 shoulders. I also trimmed off the half inch. Then next thing I'm going to do now is to open it up. Then I am going to add the sleeve design. So this is what we are going to do on the sleeve. So I'm going to place the design at the edge of my sleeve like this. Then I'm going to pin it down. Then after pinning it down, I will sew a straight line on it like that, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. So after joining the sleeves, the sleeve design, the next thing we are going to do is to join the both sides of the gown. So I'm going to join the both sides this way, and then fold in the hemming line. But the sleeve is going to have a slit at the side. So from the down part of the gown, you are going to come up by 20 inches or 17 or 18, depending on how open your client wants it to be. Then you fold it, hem it on the both sides of the slit, and then you're done with the gown. That's just it. Okay, so this is the gown after joining and everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Okay, I hope you learned something. Okay, so make sure to subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment on my videos. Okay, thank you for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye.